Welcome back. So equity slam dunk. Let's see what's happening with commodities. Manisha, do you have any better news for us there?
Well, only if you're consuming those commodities. They've slightly gone cheaper right now. But, this is insane. These are tangible commodities. This is what you use in companies and everyday use. And the kind of big volatility that we've seen in many of these commodities is something that we haven't seen in many, many years there. I want to start with crude oil prices because we've seen 3% of a decline in the Asian markets. The prices did fall 7% on Friday, 15% down now in the last week. And for this year now, we're down by 16%. And this is a third straight year that the crude oil prices are trading in the negative. When you look at the overall international markets, 80% countries import crude oil. So this clearly is good news for them. But the kind of scenario this is coming in on the background isn't so great. So larger than expected U.S. reciprocal tariffs is something that the street also saw some decline because of. And then you had China coming out with the retaliatory 34% tariffs. And these are two major consuming countries. And that's where the reaction is coming in from. But apart from that, it also is about planned production increase from OPEC and allies from the month of May has been 3 times more than what the street was anticipating. And then apart from that, on Friday, there was a report from Saudi Arabia, an official notice saying that they are cutting official prices for their Asian consumers for the month of April, the ongoing month, and for the month of May to the lowest in 4 months. So clearly a demand can be a hit and they're lowering prices already. In any case, the crude oil prices have come off and that's what Saudi Arabia is reacting to. The dollar index also stabilizing at 103 has had its impact. So when you look at the trade today, we've seen big volatile moves coming in. At one point in time, we saw the gold prices decline all the way to 2997. It's trading at 3040 right now. So $80 to $100 of an intraday move coming in for many of these commodities, especially gold, is unheard of. But that's exactly what we are looking at. I want to show you on what we've done in sense of last 1 week in reaction to all of these tariffs. So the Brent crude prices clearly have been the most hit, 15% of a decline in previous 1 week coming in for the crude oil prices. Silver down 11%. It's trading 2% on the higher side right now. Gold also has seen a sell-off, offsetting the kind of losses that you've seen in other commodities. That is where it's gone down as well. But as you can see, 9% of a decline in platinum, palladium, and the base metals should come in on your screen because the last 4 or 5 trading sessions have clearly taken a hit there. Copper, underperformer in last 1 week, 12% down, but we saw all-time high in the month of March on that. So that decline is something that the street would have expected. And 5 to 8% of a cut coming in for aluminum and zinc. Rubber, cotton are down 8 to 6% as well. This is agriculture, industrial commodities. And with China coming in with such retaliatory strong numbers, you are looking at many of these commodities declining as well.
Right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. Some crazy moves in unhinged kind of markets and gold falling. Gold is still a safe haven. It's just that, that's getting liquidated along with everything else as well. But big recovery as well, back above $3,000.